What a series it's been between two first-place clubs this weekend. Hello and welcome to Quick Pitch presented by Degree. I'm Jamie Hersch. The Cubs and Dodgers may very well end up meeting in the postseason, and if so, we are in for a treat. That's because this matchup features two of the brightest young stars in baseball trying to outshine the other. Last year's NL Rookie of the Year, Kris Bryant, and the favorite for this year's NL Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager. Bryant played the hero on Friday, hitting 2 home runs, including the 2-run shot to win it in the 10th. And then Seager set a new Dodgers record for homers by a shortstop by hitting his 23rd of the season on Saturday. So, which of these two 90s babies would steal the show on Sunday? While the Indians and Rangers both have a solid lead in their divisions, the Blue Jays entered Sunday with just a 1-game lead atop the AL East, with 3 teams well within striking distance. That seems like a lot of pressure, but lucky for the Jays, they've got Josh Donaldson looking very much like the reigning AL MVP that he is. Donaldson is either first or second on the team in batting average, hits, home runs, and RBI, paving the way for the Jays offense, which has lit up Rogers Center this weekend, scoring 23 runs in 2 games against the Twins. And they would try for their very first 3-game sweep since the All-Star break with another win on Sunday. Gary Sanchez is the talk of the town and really the whole baseball world after becoming the fastest player ever to hit 11 home runs, doing so in just 23 career games. But besides what he's doing from an individual standpoint, how about what he's done for the Yankees as a team? Let's compare the numbers before Sanchez was called up on August 3rd and since then. The Yankees were 500 before, and now they're a season-best 6 games over 500 and just 2.5 back of a wild card spot. They are scoring far more runs per game and averaging nearly twice as many home runs per game. Sure, Sanchez is just one guy, but what's that saying about hitting being contagious? Miguel Cabrera and Albert Pujols have combined for more than 5,200 hits, 5 MVP titles, and 30 Major League seasons. So it's always special to watch 2 of the greatest hitters of all time square off. But on Sunday, both superstars would try to reach a new milestone with their next RBI. Pujols is just 1 away from 1,800 RBI and would be the 19th player to reach that mark, while Miggy's next RBI will tie Alan Trammell for 10th on the Tigers' all-time list. Yeah, devastated is the only way to describe how A.J. Ellis felt upon learning he had been traded from the Dodgers to the Phillies last week. It wasn't just that he went from a first-place team to one that's 16 games back in the division. No, he said, as you heard, the hardest part was saying goodbye to friends on the only team he's ever played for and knowing that he would probably never catch Clayton Kershaw again. But trades happen and time moves on, and on Sunday, Ellis played his very first game with the Phillies. So, Francisco Liriano, Edinson Volquez, Jay Happ, just a few of the guys who revived their careers in Pittsburgh. And the magician doing the fixing? Pirates pitching coach Ray Searage. He has become known as the pitcher whisperer, and his latest project is Ivan Nova. The former Yankee had an ERA approaching 5 when he was traded to the Bucs at the deadline, but is now 3-0 with an ERA of 3.2 as a Pirate, and tossed his first complete game in nearly 3 years in his last start. So, would the magic continue on Sunday in Milwaukee? So big congrats to those kids from New York. I'm sure they will never forget that moment. Just ask Todd Frazier, who was on the last Mid-Atlantic team to win the Little League World Series. That's right, Frazier and the Beast from the East took home the hardware back in '98. Check out how stoked he is. Gotta love that. And you better believe he still remembers that game. Thanks for joining us on Quick Pitch. We'll see you next time.
Hello again and welcome to Plays of the Week. I'm your host, Kelly Nash. With August nearing its